Okay. Alright. Just like that, we're back. Alrighty. Go ahead and refresh this. Alright. Cool. Alright. Just like that, we're back. Uh-oh. There you go. Back into this. State wood. Which wood? And we will find it. That over there, though. I'm literally hiding in the trees. It was great. Look at this. Ah, we're in Witchwood now. Let's see here. Witchwood. Okay, so we must be getting closer. Yes, I think we are. Yeah, look at these ice things here. Hold on 1 second before I do it, because my stream. And you're gonna have to restart the stream because it's going to go ahead and close out that. Let's see. Okay.
Sense magical energies ahead. The mages cannot be far.
Okay, so there we go. Let's see. Right. Okay. Let me know if you have any issues. Okay. Alright, so here we go. I think we're getting closer, definitely. Gotcha, buddy. Oh. Good job, Sandra. Gave that guy the business. That was 9. Ah, no. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. There we go. Got the stream again. Got the stream again. That's good. Oh, we were like right at the door. I mean, we actually came out. Need magical barrier. Oh, if you got the magical barrier. Oh. Wonder which one this would be. Ah, so this is right. Electricity. Nice. your bite. You're not going anywhere. Gotcha.
With the apostates
Got
dead, refugees should have an easier time on the King's Road.
Ooh. Ooh. Definitely taking that. Oh man. Let's go ahead and equip that right now. It was 44. Interesting. But all the things it has is really good, so I think that works good. Yeah, I like that. I don't need to narrate that. Nope, warrior. Where's Cassandra? The rest of them don't even matter. Cool beans, man. That's awesome. Well, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Power +2. Matt. Okay, so we definitely did solve that problem. So now what? Yes. So let me see. What's the main quest line here? Okay. Current quest. Right, the threat remains. So let's see. Go to the war room. Travel to Royal. Oh, cool. Actually, I can already leave. I can already leave Hinterland. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Actually, thing is, was it Radcliffe that we came from? I think it is. No, it's not. Where did we come from? No clue. My guess is that we get back here. Oh, world map. There you go. Okay, so Hinterlands. That's our haven. Ah. Yeah, yep. So, war room. That's where we need to go anyway. And this is... Oh. A few places, it seems. Let's go ahead and travel back to Haven. It's funny because I got so caught up in the Hinterlands, man. It's just like endless things to do there, and I know I have to finish some quests, but we have plenty of time to go back. We have plenty of time to go back, and that's cool with me. Okay. Cool beans. Loading, 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 loading. Loading screens for the win. Alright. I assume it's gonna change soon enough. Soon enough. It must be loading the whole world. Yeah, the only thing, that's only if there is any complaints, and I hate to even call it a complaint, but it would definitely be the loading screens. Just pretty long, but I understand, hey, for the quality of this game, I can definitely take that. That's, you know, no worries there. So, oh, you know, there is something I can do. All right. Yeah, you know what? I am new to it. I like it a lot, though. I like it better than just creating videos without live interaction. I'll tell you that, without a doubt. Oh my god, people actually said that? Anyway, I'm looking on the forum, by the way. That's why this is crazy. Let's see. Huh. This loading screen is insane, isn't it? Sheesh. Uh-huh. Huh. Let's see. She's gonna post something in forums. There we go. Come back into the game for a second. Seems to be loading now. That took forever. That took forever. And this continues to take forever. I'm sure it's coming soon. Yeah, but live stream. The thing with YouTube, YouTube does allow live streaming, but like I mentioned, when creating the videos, and then uploading them after creating them, the dynamic is different, and then it takes much longer time to upload the videos because, for whatever reason, Twitch is just one click and it actually uploads to YouTube for you. So it's a whole lot easier and less cumbersome to use Twitch, or even the live streaming on YouTube, but Twitch is a lot less heavy on the CPU, it seems. So yeah. Oh, it's funny that you say that. It's a little late past that part, but I will take a look at that next time. Sure. Meanwhile, oh, there we go. Finally. Whew. Real quick though, what I'm gonna do is just post in the forum here. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I'll leave that be. Not necessarily right now. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Looks like some things. Ah, maybe I should take a look at some of these things. Like, oh yeah, this might be a good idea. What's that? Oh yeah, looks like I have my hands full here. So I'll definitely talk to, probably a good idea to, well, no, I don't want to travel just yet. I do, however, want to, at least,
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
There you go.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So,
awesome.
You need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Oh, that's what I want to know.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Turn the volume a little bit on the
I've got work to do.
voiceover.
Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it.
Ah, there's a new driver. Nice.
You want something fancy?
Definitely gonna
bring
grab
your own
that.
design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Nice.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Man, oh man. Alright, let's try it out.
Right.
After I change an option, I want to be able to hear the vocals a little bit better. I do that. Music, voiceover. That's already on. Dialogue volume, that's already high. I'm turn the volume up just a little bit more and see. There we go. Let me know if that's a problem. I definitely want to know. Don't want it to be... Oh, this is just way... Okay, so this is where we get to do this. This is great. Alright. I want to craft a stave. It has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth, or leather. Oh, that's just great. There are 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. The types of slots determine the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense. Oh man. While putting it in a utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, this is just great. Each crafting material has a predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, which you can view by examining the material. The final value of the stat coming from a slot is determined by multiplying this value by the number of materials placed in the slot. Wow, that's just great. Okay, so it starts as a 47 if I add Drakestone, fire damage. Oh man, I need 12 of these to add. Iron gives me electricity. Oh man, Onyx gives me cold. If I had enough of that, that would be electricity. Oh man. So I'm gonna do... I like fire. Let's do fire. Cotton. So this is for... cotton gives me willpower. Lamb's wool gives me magic. Lustrous cotton willpower. Give me a lot more willpower, that's for sure. Samite gives me willpower. Silk gives me magic. I'm gonna go with lamb's wool because... Nope, actually silk because I have a ton of it. And again... like willpower. So if I did that, that is amazing. Let's go ahead and craft it and see. Imbued staff. Rename it. I can rename it. Nice. I can rename it. That is amazing. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. So I'm gonna call this yeah, just something simple, I guess. Sweet. Alright, so let's see what else I can make here. For the swords, mace, white blade. Oh, I can give that to Cassandra. Or only 34 damage. I think she has a pretty powerful... Wow, that's just neat. Iron. That's neat, man. That hilt. Canine leather. Flanking damage bonus. Ooh, bleed on hit. Ram leather, flanking damage. We got 8 for that. So I can do that without that. And since I have more, I'm using ram's leather. Name it. That's blade longsword. Absolutely. That's neat.
Good.
Oh, that's just neat. Armor. Oh, this is great. I'm definitely going to... Hunter's coat. I can't make any of these though. Rogue. No items available. There's coat. I can't do anything yet. Restriction. Oh yeah. I guess I have to be...
Another time then.
Craft weapons. Craft armor. Must be the ones I can make for myself. Yes, that's what I want. Sturdy apprentice coat. Yes, man. Mage only, that's what I'm talking about. Lamb's wool. Oh man. This is just neat. What about silk? I have 18 of those, I have 19, so I'll do lamb's wool. Oh man, so canine leather gives me cold resistance. Bleed on being hit. Cold resistance, I have 8 of 4 for that, so I use a ram's leather. Alright, Ice Walker. Apprentice coat, because cold resistance. Ice. Repel, apprentice coat. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at my new armor. Let's see. This is crafted. It is so much. Oh my god, it looks oh, there it is. I'll wear that. I don't mind for a little bit. 21 fire resist. Cool. Pretty cool. Neat. Now what about my weapon? I think I did the weapon too. Yep. So this is, yeah, it's still better than what I was wearing. This. Right. Ah. Keeper Ice Staff. And I created this one here. But no, this one has like all those wonderful things on it. I'm gonna go with this one just to see what it looks like. Cool. Alright. Cassandra, actually give that to her. Same, but let's see what it has. Flanking damage bonus. I'll equip it just for a bit. See how she likes it. Not bad. Buy, sell. What can I... Ooh. All the extra stuff, and that's good. Okay, and let's loot. Take all that. I think I will. Oh, awesome. Okay, so that was fun. That was fun. Next thing I want to do. Let's go ahead and set that as active. Oh, is that right? I don't have a horse here. Guess I have to get a horse for here, I see. Oh, that's back there. Really? I swore that was here. Let me see, what is here? Oh, outside of the... I see. Well, I think just the way I have to go anyway. Absolutely. Wow. Everything is really close. Okay. I thought it seemed like it was far away. Here.
When will you be able to get us?
Door. Oh, wait, I'm still trying to craft those things. Interesting. I need one logging stand. Ram leather. Didn't I just have ram leather? Jeez. I think I did. Anyway.
When they're ready, piss off.
Okay, so what else do we have to do? Okay, which is inside the thing. What's over here? No, we're gonna... Oh, now I wonder what that has to do with it. It doesn't matter right now. I'm gonna go ahead and... But that is active. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Okay.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
You're
And
about to
what
kill each
does
other.
that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Oh, this guy's gonna be an issue, I say.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
Ooh.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Interesting.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
Very
You
true.
think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. What was that? Yeah, I did that. Okay, so let's go to the war room. It is about that time.
Let all repeat
Game
the
is
chant of
running
light.
very smoothly right
Only
now.
the word dispels
Oh, by the way.
dark.
Checking on the stream. Thing is great. Okay, by the way, I want to talk to... Oh, Mother Giselle.
Apothecary Adon will have more pulses for the injured as soon
Let's
as
talk to her.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone.
I'll try not to.
We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Huh.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
See.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of the Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise du Lion. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Interesting. Okay. Just resetting stuff here. Okay, so alright, let's continue on. I think there is Josephine in here. Yes, that's right.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored.
No, actually, Trey, I appreciate you talking, actually. Please feel free.
She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Yes, please. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, please comment. It's fine with me. I don't mind talking. And to your statement, we have the power as the player to determine how the Inquisition plays out. We can be an evil ruler, or I hate to use the word evil, but a very oppressive ruler, or we can choose to be, you know, rule for noble reasons. So it's really up to us, which is pretty awesome too. Let's see.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Huh. Well, thank you.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian.
I thought
If
so.
the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I think the Orlesians, they wear those masks. Well, at least the wealthy Orlesians, I think most are. They wear those masks. Let's see.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Sorry.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Oh, yes. Work and get it done. Definitely for that. I love this game. I don't know if I can say that enough, but this game really does it for me. There's not a lot of games that do that, but this game does it for me. Man, let's see. Turn in research.
Please tell me if you find something.
Oh.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. And then we're apostate rebels. But they seem to like you. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Okay.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Huh.
Please tell me if you find something.
Oh, I will. Oh, what do we have? Any? No, not so lucky. Alright, let's go ahead to that war table and get to going. I think, you know, before I do that, anybody else that need talking to? Josephine Cullen. Already spoke to Cullen. Liliana. You know, let's go back before we go into the war room. Let's talk to all of the...
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word.
We'll talk to Liliana and all of them. Definitely want to talk to wherever she might be. Where is Liliana? Over here. There we go. Yes.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust?
I love Liliana.
Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
Then we can only guess at what he wants.
The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths,
Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was the heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
It's okay. It's okay to be weak sometimes, Liliana. It's okay. Signs of weakness only reveal your strength.
It's true.
Need something?
Yeah, why not?
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Interesting.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? I can't tell you how. Why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There is no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Qunari.
I was told later that the Qunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she did her job.
I hope that these guys are in the game, because I miss all those characters. I really did not, which one was that? Zevran. I think it was Zevran, you said, right? Not really big on him. Outside of him, though, it was pretty cool. Let's see, who else have I not seen? Sandra, you know, I definitely need to see her.
You dislike the Templar sister?
Let's go talk to Cassandra. Definitely don't want to miss that opportunity. I think she's back this way. Exactly where, I can't say. Just make sure I'm going the right way. And I am. She's outside these gates here. She must be... Oh, okay, she's out here with these guys. There we go. She's always doing that.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
I agree.
But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I believe he exists.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Huh. Good conversation. Good conversation. Oh. Let's make sure I didn't miss any other conversational pieces, just in case.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you.
Oh, that's her
but
job.
I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
The Circle of Magi at Ostwick. At least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentegast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentegasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Huh.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
You're delightful, you know that?
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
I think I preferred you in the stocks.
I'll let you get back to work.
Cool. So that's a lot of information there. It's a long conversation. All right, I'm gonna stop this stream and start it right away again, so that this particular video can reset. And because it's pretty long in the tooth right now, so just bear with me for a second. Absolutely, just bear with me for a second. It's gonna refresh. So let me get to that part of the screen.